Putting yourselves in the firing line, I guess. I need to speak a little bit hypothetically because this is probably a few years down the line, but say we get the right answer from the MLS, we get the answers from the city on the stadium. Where are you on the playing side of things, being able to get the designated players? The team over the road, we know they're backed by a fizzy energy drink. We don't see that with you. Are you confident you can attract that high caliber player, because we all want to follow a successful team?
I'll answer one part and then I'll pass it along because I think we all have three different answers but relevant. Just based on the work we're trying to do for some of our celebration, like the matches and the events we're doing, let me put it to you this way. When a player gets a phone call from Pele to come and ask, when he asks to come play for the Cosmos, everyone's lining up, and there are people who haven't received the call from him that are not trying to get that call. So as far as getting the top player in the world that wants to come to New York City, I think we have that covered on the player side. Now as far as the developing the team and everything else, I'll let Gio speak to that, but I'm not worried that once we get the answers that we're looking for, as far as filling the 2 designated, maybe 3 or 4 by then, designated player spots, I don't think we're going to have an issue. We're in New York City, so when they come here, they're not living here and going there, or living there and saying they live in New York City. We're actually going to be here. I think that every player, I think that every player that I know that I've personally have spoken to, you know, they're just asking when, and I'm sure Terry, Gio, Teddy, Eric, Kobe, and everyone else who's going to be involved in coaching decisions, we're not going to have enough staff to take all the phone calls.
I'd just like to add that. I mean, to be honest, I joked. I got dinged for this in the Interview Magazine article we did a while ago, when I said if this was the LA Cosmos, it probably wouldn't be here, right? LA is not New York City. New York City, to be honest, is what attracted LA and the Cosmos originally, right? So what we're trying to do here is be that beacon as a club to the world. So all the things we're doing is actually restoring this club to greatness, to your point, so that those players see this and want to be a part of it. The attraction has to be there, the magnetism has to be there, and to have an Eric, you know, Kobe, to your point, and a Pele make the call. And at this point, we're actually fielding calls already. And that's not hyperbole. These are some insane calls that we're getting from players playing right now that want to play for New York City, right, for the New York Cosmos. So we're excited about the opportunity. We're chomping at the bit like you are to just get out there and get that team on the field.
Definitely. And to add to that, definitely, you know, with designated players is important, but I think more important is to know how the league runs, because this league is completely different than every other league. And we have to know the rules, we have to know all the other players, because it's not only about the designated, but it's all the people that are going to be surrounded, the designated players. And we have to do a good job in order to find those players that are going to be able to step in the field and provide what we're looking for, or most of all, what the fans are looking for, that it's not only a team that wins, but actually that you go and you enjoy when you go to the stadium and you see a team play good soccer in a stadium that you're enjoying. And that's what, you know, what we committed to, and that's what we're trying to do. That is already what we teach in our academy players, and we hope that in, you know, 3 years from now, 4 years, whenever it's going to be, hopefully it will be, our players, you know, in the academy will be playing there, and they're already being groomed to think that way and to show their best. That way, when you go to the stadium, you enjoy your visit. So we know very well the league, and I think that that's one of the things that probably differentiate us from some of the teams that start in this league maybe without understanding how it runs and all the rules about Major League Soccer.
Thank you, guys.